We are Sally, Pearl, and I'm A.B. Greengarten with Levi, Pearl's grandson, Daniel, Hannah and Joshi, my son and grandchildren, and this is our family's Neila Story.
Our family joined this shul in the mid-50s under the stewardship of the late Rabbi Osher Abramson Zichrono Tzadik Livrocha. Mizrahi was a shul of post-Holocaust survivors and immigrants, principally from Eastern Europe, and the spoken language of the day then was Yiddish. Yom Kippur was always a very solemn day, especially at Yizkor. The last service of Yom Kippur, Neila, was always the most solemn, and my recollection as a teenager was that the pre-Neila ongoings were very rowdy and noisy, with the old Mr. Sobel taking on the chazaka for Neila.
Towards the late 1960s and 70s, our late dad took on that role, but did it differently. He did it with style and wanted to share this kuvod with the entire community. Instead of standing the entire time on his own before the Aron HaKodesh, he invited as many members as there was time to stand by the ark, say their silent prayer, and then rotate with another member when given the nod. Our dad was appointed to the chairman of the building committee and completed the shul building in 1973. Sadly, our dad died in 1976, and that Yom Kippur, the mantle of directing our members and guests onto the Aron HaKodesh as an integral part of the service was passed on to Sali. And when he was overseas for Yom Kippur, Abi took on that role.
The intent is we invite existing and new members and as many visitors as we can onto Aron HaKodesh to share this awe-inspiring part of the service. Father started a tradition for conducting the Neila in a sharing and caring manner. We understand that as a shul we are unique in having this service shared with the Kehila's members and guests, unlike in other shuls. Our family has a long and proud 60 years plus association with the shul. What started in the 50s with 2 generations, thank God, have now grown by a further 2 to 4 generations who have celebrated major life milestones at this shul. It warms our hearts that we can share this tradition with our community and visitors. What a great way to end Yom Kippur and usher in a year of well-being, health and prosperity for us here in Sydney, and may there be peace and harmony in Israel, and please God next year in Jerusalem. Thank you.
Shalom everyone. Throughout Yom Kippur, the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, is opened time and time again as we beseech Hashem to grant us and those around us, and indeed the entire world, a happy and healthy year ahead. This year, as we know, is so different in so many different ways. Some of us will be celebrating in our homes. Others will be fortunate enough to celebrate here in shul. But what unites us is a proud tradition and history in our community and who we are, and the ability to come together through the ups and downs of the world around us. We're giving everyone an opportunity to have their names and the names of their loved ones inscribed in the Aron HaKodesh, in the Holy Ark, that's opened time and time again throughout Yom Kippur for the entire duration of the Yom Kippur ahead. And we're asking everybody and giving everyone the opportunity to contribute to the ongoing success of the shul. We're attempting to raise $15,000, $100 from each member family, and we're asking everyone to get involved, to contribute, and to be part of this amazing and ongoing story of the Mizrahi Kehila of our community. Wishing everyone a Shana Tova Metuka, a happy, sweet, and healthy year ahead. Ovinu Malkeinu Chonenu Va'anenu